If you are thinking about moving here to Northern Virginia, you are definitely going to want to watch this video because I'm going to talk about 10 realities of living here in Northern Virginia. As a lifelong resident and a realtor here in Northern Virginia for the past 20 years, I definitely know this area. So let's get into the video. All right, guys. So number one reality I got to talk about is Northern Virginia really does have a prime location. There are pretty much 5 major counties. You've got Arlington, Alexandria, Loudoun, Prince William, and Fairfax, but we are ultra close to Washington, D.C., also Baltimore, Maryland. Philadelphia is only a couple hours away. New York City is about 5 hours away, but you have Washington, D.C. with all the job market there, as well as all the things to do. There are 2 major airports with Dulles and Reagan National Airport, but the location here is absolutely killer. It is one of the reasons that people move here to Washington, D.C., and there are plenty of great neighborhoods, which I'm going to be talking about more in this video. Number 2, I got to tell you, a reality of living here in Northern Virginia is traffic is going to be part of your life. Trust me, I know this. That's why I don't have a full head of hair anymore, especially with the Trump administration making return to office a thing as well. Some of the roads that can get really terrible are going to be the Capitol Beltway, 95 from Fredericksburg to Woodbridge, all the way up to 395 to Springfield, and then of course 66 from Western Prince William County into Washington, D.C. And then one of the roads that they're really working on, but also has a ton of traffic, is going to be 28 by Manassas, going all the way out to Sterling, Virginia. So traffic here can be absolutely brutal. That is one thing that you definitely want to keep in mind. I usually tell people if you're going to be moving here, definitely drive around, check out different areas, drive the commute during a busy time and see what it's like. And one of the cool things is the last few years here, they installed these brand new hot lanes. They can get ultra pricey, but if you want to pay for it, you can skip most of the traffic. And trust me, most of the days it's absolutely worth it. So I would price that into your monthly budget, but keep in mind, living here in Northern Virginia or the Washington, D.C. metro, traffic is going to be part of your life. All right, number 3, let's talk about the major employers. Now, I'm sure you've heard all the things in the media where all the federal employees are going to be going away. I have not fully seen that yet. Will it happen? Most likely, but keep in mind, the federal government obviously is going to be one of the major employers. Now, obviously in Washington, D.C., it's going to be one of the bigger ones. When you get out a little bit further towards Fairfax, Loudoun, and Prince William, they don't rely on the federal government as much, but we have an amazing job market here in Washington, D.C. when even you take out the federal government and the Pentagon, right? So you got to talk about Amazon. We have Amazon's HQ2 right in Arlington. That is obviously one of the biggest employers here in Northern Virginia. And for the looks of it, I don't think Amazon is going away anytime soon. I know I order packages from them as well, but the funny thing is Amazon here is really Amazon Web Services, which is a cloud-based company. That's why you see all these data centers around here. And then of course you have Inova Health Systems with all their large hospitals. They are actually building 2 brand new huge hospitals in the Springfield and Alexandria. I'm talking multi-billion-dollar projects, so they are obviously a huge employer as well. And then we have Booz Allen Hamilton, which is another big employer. And then Capital One Bank is headquartered in McLean, Virginia. You will see their amazing headquarters. They have rooftop bars, all kinds of different things are there. Then of course, government contractors like Northrop Grumman is based here as well, and then Hilton Worldwide. And then you have Marriott over in Bethesda, and then Leidos, which is a major player in defense. Then you have Nestle and Boeing also in Arlington, Virginia. The job market here is absolutely phenomenal. And then we have all the data center jobs as well. And they're building more and more data centers across here. Northern Virginia is actually the capital of the internet. Something like 80% of the internet stored here in Northern Virginia. So the job market is absolutely phenomenal. All right, number 4, if you haven't noticed already, I am a realtor. My name is Chris Colgan. We have a team here. Email me anytime, info@colganteam.com, info@colganteam.com. You can also text me at the number below. I know anything and everything about Northern Virginia and DMV area real estate. And if you haven't texted me or emailed me or subscribed and you are thinking about buying or selling a home, shame on you. Shame on you. You should definitely hit me up because we know Nova Real Estate. Now, one of the things is it can get really expensive, right? Like Loudoun County, the average sales price is around $880,000. Fairfax around $800,000. Arlington around $900,000. Prince William County around $600,000. So real estate can get really expensive. Probably around the lowest price bracket you're going to get is going to be some condos around $350,000. The average single family is going to be around $1 million in Northern Virginia, where townhomes average around $600,000 to $700,000. Some areas that are going to be more affordable, quote unquote, are going to be Centerville and Fairfax, Bristow and Prince William, Loudoun, I would say Sterling, some of those areas. And you will see some other pockets with really affordable condos and things like that. But keep in mind, real estate here can be really expensive. If you are thinking about buying a house, we can jump on a Zoom and I will go through, do a map with you, and I can go through and show you all the different houses so you exactly know what your commute will look like and the best budget for you. Number 5, one of the things I love about Northern Virginia, one of the most diverse communities in all of the United States. You've got all kinds of different fairs going on, all kinds of cultural events, food, dining, all kinds of diversity for sure. That's one of the great things about living here. So keep in mind, very diverse thing, all these international festivals going on, carnivals, all kinds of things that you can go on. So you really get to experience all kinds of different cultures, which I absolutely love. Number 6, now you honestly would not think this, but Northern Virginia is really known for the outdoors. It's kind of a concrete jungle as well, right? But we do have all kinds of national parks. I live close to the Manassas Battlefield Park, where a major part of the Civil War was fought. That's a huge hiking area as well. We have all kinds of golf courses over in Great Falls. You can go down by the river there and see all the wonderful waterfalls going by, all the rocks. And then you have the Ray, Virginia, which are the Shenandoah National Park, all kinds of different outdoor activities. During Halloween, we have pumpkin patches, all kinds of things to do. There's all kinds of hiking trails around here. Outdoors is very, very popular. About 90 miles to the south here, you have Lake Anna, Virginia, which was the #1 Airbnb destination in the United States with a beautiful lake there. So all kinds of outdoor activities. You can also go into Washington, D.C. or maybe Old Town Alexandria and walk around and check out all the historic areas. So definitely keep in mind, if you're into the outdoors, you wouldn't believe it, but it really is a great area. Number 7, Northern Virginia has been called the next Napa Valley. Believe it or not, we have a crazy climate here. It is perfect for growing grapes, which I know absolutely nothing about, by the way, but I've done plenty of interviews with different winery owners, and wine here is very popular, as well as breweries are extremely popular as well. Some of my favorite are going to be Lark over in Loudoun County, and then Two Silos, which is like the #3 most visited place in all of Virginia. It's a huge venue with outdoor concerts, all kinds of restaurants, breweries, and then the Farm Brew Live over in Broad Run or Haymarket, Virginia is extremely popular. But if you're into like breweries, craft brews, wine, Virginia has all of the best. And it's, like I said, it's very shocking. And some of these venues are huge. They have all kinds of concerts going on, places where you can bring your dogs, events for kids, and a lot on the weekend. Even if you don't drink, they have non-alcoholic drinks. There's all kinds of things to do, activities. One of the places I like to go is they have a huge outdoor TV setup when all the games are on and everyone pulls out their lawn chairs and there's live music. So I absolutely love it. That is really huge here. Number 8 is going to be, we actually have plenty of public transportation. Now the metro system is very clean and efficient. Washington, D.C. likes to keep it like that because they want it to be nice and clean for the tourists. So keep in mind that goes out to Loudoun County, all the way out to the Ashburn-Leesburg area. Then in Fairfax, it goes out to Vienna and also Springfield, Virginia, all throughout Maryland and D.C., Arlington, Alexandria as well. If you wanted to live in Arlington, Alexandria, you really wouldn't need a car because you could utilize that metro system. And like I said, this thing is really clean, really nice. We use it all the time. If we go to a Nationals game, maybe a Wizards or Capitals game as well, or maybe into DC to check out the museums. We also have the Virginia Railway Express, which goes out to Manassas, Woodbridge, over in Potomac Shores, which is a beautiful neighborhood. They're building a station as well. And it also goes out towards Culpeper and Fredericksburg, Virginia as well. So plenty of public transportation options, but definitely keep in mind, most people here in Northern Virginia do have a car. Number 9, there is a lot of rapid growth and development. On my Instagram page at Chris Colgan Team, shameless plug, I just posted the other day that Northern Virginia and DMV area is one of the fastest growing areas in all of the United States. Some of the areas that are really popping off are going to be Brambleton over in Loudoun County, Potomac Shores over in Dumfries, Virginia, Prince William County. They're actually planning on building a huge town center over there. It's right on the Potomac River. Absolutely beautiful neighborhood. Loudoun County is actually experiencing a lot of growth. They have a new project coming called Ravana, which is going to be right by Dulles Airport and over by the metro, so you can walk to everything. It's going to be a lot of walkability, a lot of green space. So Northern Virginia is definitely blowing up. Actually, more with the return to office, that is going to bring more building here for sure. We also have the world's largest data center being built over in Gainesville, the largest data center complex. And then you have the Microsoft AI data center complex being built in Gainesville as well. So tons of growth happening here in Northern Virginia. Number 10 is going to be educational opportunities. You may not realize this, but we have a lot of amazing public and private high schools. My favorite public high school is going to be Colgan High School, named after my grandfather over over in Manassas, Virginia. Absolutely beautiful school. Obviously, I'm biased, of course, but George Mason University is really prevalent here. And then you have the Virginia Tech Innovation Campus. One of the most beautiful things is we have Northern Virginia Community College, which is one of the biggest community college systems in all of the United States. The cool thing is your kids can go there for 2 years really cheap, and then they can transfer to a big Virginia school like a Virginia Tech, a UVA, a JMU, William and Mary, because a lot of those schools, as long as you get good grades and you get your associates, they have to accept you. So that is really popular that a lot of people do to save money, and the community college system here is absolutely amazing. They also have a building there named after my grandfather in Manassas called Colgan Hall. So if you ever go there, you'll definitely see his painting. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. These are my 10 things that you got to know about Northern Virginia. If you are thinking about buying or selling, email me info@colganteam.com. Definitely subscribe to my channel.